Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, chapter 16, text 22. Sri Aditi Ruvacha Kyanaham Vidhina Brahman Upasthasya Jagatpatim Jatha Me Satya Sankalpo Vidadha Sa Manoratham. Srimati Aditi said, O Brahmana, tell me the regulative principles by which I may worship the Supreme Master of the world, so that the Lord will be pleased with me and fulfill all my desires. Man proposes, God disposes. Thus, a person may desire many things, but unless the desires are fulfilled by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they cannot be fulfilled. Fulfillment of desire is called Satya Sankalpa. Here the word Satya Sankalpa is very important. Aditi placed herself at the mercy of her husband so that he would give her directions by which to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so that all her desires will be fulfilled. A disciple must first decide that he should worship the Supreme Lord, and then the spiritual master will give the disciple correct direction. One cannot dictate to the spiritual master just as a patient cannot demand that his physician prescribe a certain type of medicine. Here is the beginning of worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 7:16, Chaturvidha bhajante mang jana sukriti in Arjuna arto jigyasu artharti jnani cha bharatarsava. O best of the Bharatas, 4 kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me: the distressed, the desirer of the wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the Absolute. Aditi was Artha, a person in distress. She was very much aggrieved because her sons, the demigods, were bereft of everything. Thus, she wanted to take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead under the direction of her husband, Kashyapa Muni. Supreme Lord Krishna is the ultimate sanctioning authority. Anumanta, Padrasta, Bharta, Bhokta, Maheshwara. Krishna said that in Bhagavad Gita. I am the ultimate sanctioning authority. Anumanta, Upadrashta, I am the overseer, I am Bharta, I am the maintainer, I am Bhokta, I am the enjoyer. I am everything, Krishna. Unless Krishna sanctions, unless Krishna wills, even a blade of grass will not shake. Isn't it? Even a blade of grass will not shake. Tumi sarva sureshwara bhujendra kumar. Savaichhamate vishwe sudana sanghar. Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahajan says that. O Brajendra Kumar, O son of Nanda Maharaj, you are Lord of all lords, controller of all controllers, or supreme controller, Parameswara. Supreme controller, Parameswara. Savaichhamate jagati vishwe sudana sanghar. According to your will, the creation takes place and annihilation takes place. Savaichhamate Brahma karo isujan, Savaichhamate Vishnu karo palan, Savaichhamate Shiva karo sanghar, Savaichhamate Maya suje karaga. O Lord, obeying your order, fulfilling your desire, executing your will, Brahma creates. Lord Vishnu maintains. Lord Shiva annihilates. And Maya Devi illusory energy creates this prison house for conditioned souls. You understand? Madhvayat bhati bhatvayam suryastapati indra varsati agni dahati mrityu sarati madhvayat. Kapiladev says, Lord Kapil, fearing me, executing my will, the wind blows, the sun gives light and heat, the fire God burns, Indra Dev pours rain, water, Jamaraj comes as death, according to his will. Do you understand? His will is supreme will. Krishna is supreme, his will is supreme. What Krishna wills, that takes place. If he doesn't will, even a blade of grass will not shake. That's a fact. Therefore, it is said, unless Krishna sanctions, nobody's desire will be fulfilled. Man supposes, God disposes. That is. But Thakur also, Mahajan sung. In one of his songs, nice song, he has sung like that. জীব বলে আমি করি তাই সত্য নয়, জীব কি করিতে পারে তুমি না করিলে, আশা মাত্র জীব করে তব ইচ্ছা করে। তোমার ইচ্ছায় প্রভু সব কার্য হয়, জীব বলে আমি করি সেই সত্য নয়। ও লর্ড, তোমার ইচ্ছায়, you are the ultimate sanctioning authority, supreme sanctioning authority, and your will is supreme will. According to your will, everything takes place here. You understand? সব কার্য জীব করে আমি করি সত্য নেই। জীব who says I do, that's not correct. That's not correct. You understand? Ahankara vimudatma karta iti manyate. Isn't it? Ahankara vimudatma karta iti manyate. One whose false ego is very great, very puffed up person, proud fellow. False ego is very great, puffed up. He says I do. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that's not true. That jiva ki korite pare? Tumi na korile. Oh Lord, if you don't do, what jiva can do? If you want will, what jiva can do? Asa matro jiva kori to ichha pore. Man supposes, God disposes. Because he is ultimate sanctioning authority. We should completely depend upon his will. Krishna's will. We should completely depend upon the Krishna's will. Unless he wills, unless he desires, nothing will take place. Our desires will never be fulfilled. Do you understand? That is our complete dependence on the supreme will of Krishna. That is complete surrender. Do you understand? Complete surrender. That's it. Here Prabhupada Maharaj says, a disciple must first decide that he should worship the Supreme Lord, and then the spiritual master will give him the correct direction. You understand? One cannot dictate to the spiritual master, just as a patient cannot demand that his physician prescribe certain type of medicine. You understand? Nobody should dictate the spiritual master. Bona fide Sadguru, bona fide spiritual master is the bona fide representative of Krishna. He knows Krishna. What is the will of Krishna? He is very intimate to Krishna. Nikunja, you know, you understand? Mukunda Prestha, who is very intimate to Lord Mukunda. Kintu Prabhorjya Priya Yuyate, so very dear to Krishna. Confidential associate of Krishna. He knows what is the desire of Krishna, the will of Krishna. And Krishna listens to him because he is very intimate, confidential associate. Through such Guru, Acharya, Sadhu, Krishna's will manifests, expressed. Otherwise, nobody can understand what Krishna wills. Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakyo, Chititi Kuriya Aikyo, or Nokuriyo Muni Asha. Narottam Das Thakur says, Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya. What a sadhu says, Guru, sadhu is Guru. Sadhu Mahajan says, Shastra says. Krishna's will manifest, express through sadhu, shastra, Guru. Do you understand? Now, otherwise, nobody can understand what is Krishna's will. It is expressed through sadhu, shastra, Guru. One may desire something, there is some desire. I want to do this thing for Krishna. But he should, as Aditi is begging for me, the direction from his, Aditi is begging permission from her revered husband, Kasyapa Muni, who knows the will of the Lord. She is begging, please give me direction. Please tell me the regulatory principles by which I may worship the Supreme Master of the world, so that Lord will be pleased with me and my desires will be fulfilled. Because unless He sanctions, my desires will not be fulfilled. And you know, Brahman, my revered husband, Kasyapa Muni, you know. Then so give me direction. Small. Guru knows what the will of Krishna, because he is very intimate to Krishna, very dear to Krishna. So disciple should beg permission, direction from Guru. But Guru says, just do it as it is. Don't twist it. Don't add any deliberation to it. Just execute it as it is. Therefore we say, don't deliberate it. Don't add any of your deliberation to the Guru's order. What has come out from the lotus leaf of Guru. You understand? Don't add any deliberation. Just follow as it is. He gives this example always. Parsuram, Lord Parsuram. You understand? His father, Guru Jamdagni, said, chop off the head of your mother. Immediately he chopped off the head of his mother with his axe. Parsuram. Parsuram is an empowered incarnation of the Lord, isn't it? He didn't think of, I'll chop off the head of my mother, I'll commit such a great sin, Mahatruhatya, I'll go to hell. Didn't think. Immediately chopped off. You understand? He never questioned, why shall I chop off the head of my mother? His mother? This is a great sinful activity. He didn't say anything. Therefore, say, don't add any deliberation to it. Don't twist the order of the Guru. Just follow, execute it as it is. That is beneficial for you. Similarly, Lord Ram was ordered by his father, superior Gurujan, Dasarath Maharaj. Go to forest for 14 years. He was going to sit on the throne next morning. You understand? Everything was upset, changed during night time. So in the morning order came out, Lord Ram will go to the forest for 14 years and Bharat will sit on the throne. Yes. Lord Ram, immediately, Lord Ram is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Immediately, yes. He set up. Yes. He never said, why? What's my fault? Why shall I go to forest? I have to see, I will be king. He never asked. No. Immediately set up. You understand? Bharat was not there at that time. When Lord Ram left, Dasarath had a very great shock, heartbreak, and died, isn't it? Bharat was in maternal uncle's house, he was called for. Bharat could understand everything that is the politics of his mother. So Bharat went to Lord Ram. He was there, nearby jungle, forest. Because please come back. You are king. You have to sit on the throne. I am not king. I am your servant. I am your servant. I have to serve you. I am not king. This is politics of my mother. But Lord Ram said, no, Bharat. But Guru's and superior father or Guru, you understand? But he said, don't add any of your deliberation to it. Just execute it. That is good for you and good for me. I want to go back. That Lord Ram said. That is in Ramayana. You understand? That is said. One cannot dictate to the spiritual master. Just a patient cannot demand that his physician just prescribe a certain type of medicine. No? There is no possibility of dictation. One should not dictate. Guru, please tell me this thing. Please sanction this, my request. I want to do this thing, that thing. Huh? You understand? Don't dictate. Always beg for his direction. You understand? Always beg for his direction. Complete depend upon his will, what he wants. Don't put forth your desires before him. You understand? And don't dictate him. That is that. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Prabhupada Maharaj says the same thing here. I am a patient. You understand? My digestive system is very bad. I cannot digest. The food I eat, you understand, or Ajina Roga. Huh? What do you say in English? Indigestion. I had indigestion. Digestive system very bad. I cannot digest things. So I called for a doctor. I called for a doctor and dictated him, please prescribe for me meat and pulao. You understand? Mansa pulao. Pulao would say ghee soaked rice. Rice soaked with ghee, pulao. And mansa meat. Please prescribe. Give this prescription. Then also doctor has prescribed, so I take it. You understand? The doctor was a greedy fellow. He wants only money. Allah, give me peace. So I'll give this prescription. He took his piece, put it in his pocket and gave this prescription. He's not a doctor at all. He's not a doctor. You understand? He's not a doctor. Flatterer is not guru. You understand? And flatters the disciple. Flatterer is not guru. He is not a preacher. Those want to be popular. You understand? They need what the people say, what the most of the people want. So let me do like that. Then I'll be very popular. You understand? But the majority of the people say, let us do like that. Then I'll be popular. You understand? He's not guru. Huh? He is not guru. You understand? There is no, this, as I am saying, there is no, this, what is it, Janamata, popular vote. You understand? In the spiritual fear. There is no such case of taking the vote of the majority, what people say. And they do election here, they elect their leaders by taking vote. A majority people say he is our neta. So he is elected. You understand? This is not applicable in this spiritual sphere. Therefore say, vox populi is not always vox Dei. Meaning is, voice of people is not always the voice of God. Vox populi is not always vox Dei. So we should not accept this vox populi. What majority of the people say, that's not applicable to spiritual fear. Then in material fear, people they do it, and that's not intelligent, that is foolishness. Conditioned soul means a defect, senses are defective, our thought process are defective, everything defective. He has 4 defects. He has no correct vision. In other words, in that respect, he is blind. Andha. He is a blind person. So, many blind persons are electing another great blind person as leader. So, Andha Jathandha Upaniyamana. The great blind person, blind leader is leading many blind persons. So all of them will fall in a ditch. Isn't it? That's not intelligent, that's foolishness. In one country, one state, a king was digging a big pond, tank for the citizens. Doing some this, how do you say, welfare activity. Mm. Then that king thought of, I'll ask all the milkmen in my kingdom to pour milk in this pond. So this pond will fill up with milk instead of water. He thought of this thing and ordered. He should order. All milkmen in my kingdom should come with their milk and pour it here. Do you understand? King's order. So one milkman thought of, all right, all will pour milk. If I pour some water, king cannot notice it. Do you understand? If I pour some water, the king cannot notice it. He thought of like that and decided, I'll pour water instead of milk. So one of his intimate friends was there, who could understand this thing, that this my friend is thinking like this. Anyhow, it was expressed. But he also thought of like, I'll do the same thing. I'll pour water instead of milk. In this way, they spread. All milkmen pour water instead of milk. So, this pond was filled with water instead of milk. You see, it's Gaudamata. All thought of like this. Do you follow? So this is a great danger. If you accept this Gaudamata, what people say, what majority of the people say, so we'll do like that. In that way we'll do, accept. Then we'll be very popular. A great sadhu, great acharya, all will flatter us. Yes, very good sadhu, very good guru. Yes. He does what is very pleasing to us. Isn't it? Doesn't want to be popular. The Kirtanananda is doing the same thing. All right. People want this thing, all right, let us do, then we'll be very popular. But my Guru Maharaj said, no compromise is not good. Flatterer is not good. Do you understand? This is a dangerous situation and this is foolishness. Do you understand? And this is not at all intelligence. Those are envious. Do you understand? They don't want the expert persons, the number of expert persons should increase. You understand? Then nobody will tell me, yes, he is only acharya, he is a sadhu. Isn't it? All are foolish. Barastra, Sanskruta, Barastra Khari. That is said. A big animal is flattered by all smaller animals. You understand? Baraha, Ustra, Khara. A hog, a camel, and an ass. They flatter the lion. Yes. Similarly. Those are ignorant fools. Those are like blind men. They flatter a big blind man. You understand? They don't want that the number of the postgraduates should increase. You understand? Number of postgraduate persons should increase. Number of expert persons should increase. No. Then who will elect us as leader? If all will be and say fools, then I will be recognized as a great expert person, leader. They will give me vote. I will be popular. You understand? So this is not very wonderful, that you increase the number of the fools. It's very easy. You understand? Those who are addicted to the ganjas, intoxicants, their number is very easy to develop, increase their number. Then majority persons say, here, this ganja is very nice. Drinking liquor is very nice. These people are big people in West, big advertisement. They are very strong, healthy people. So eat beef. Yes. Majority people want this, isn't it? Huh? 24 hours wine, cold wine, liquor is very good. Then you'll become Indra. Majority people say so. So we'll do it. Then we'll be very popular. The leaders, government leaders, political leaders, to become popular, what majority people say they do. Isn't it? Then people will give us vote. But this is not applicable in this spiritual sphere. You understand me? Huh? If we accept like this, then many vote will come in support of what is there? To use these intoxicants. Isn't it? And many votes will come up, and they in support of falsehood, lie, mithya. You understand? Two parties. One group is in support of falsehood, one group is in support of truth. Then truth will be defeated. Do you understand my point? Because many give vote their opinions in support of falsehood, lying, and that is very popular. You understand? Cheaters. Then cheaters will get vote. A true honest person will be defeated. Truth will be defeated. That's correct. So, but truth cannot be suppressed. Truth must come out. Nobody can suppress. For time being, one may suppress. Many people will give vote. No, this is true. You understand? Yes, majority people say this is true. But that's not true, that's false. Majority people say, so the truth side is defeated and falsehood side is victorious now. But it will never go on forever. For time being, it may be there. But time will come, real truth will come out. You understand? Nobody can suppress it. Satyameva jayate. At last, in the long run, the truth will be victorious. Do you follow? So this is hinted here. To take Janamata, Vox Populi, is not applicable here in the spiritual sphere. Those who do this thing, they are foolish, ignorant fools. They are not really well-wishers. We should not listen to those persons. We should not call for such a doctor who will only take money and fees and prescribe according to dictation of the patient. He is not a doctor. If that would be done, then it should be understood that the real doctor was not called for. You understand? And he is a very cunning fellow, greedy fellow, who wants only fees. He never considers the condition, thinks of the condition of the patient, how the patient will be here. So he is not doctor. He only looks at his pocket. So if someone will think, all right, we'll accept such a guru, will just give us that direction which is very favorable, pleasing for us. We'll accept such a guru. Yes, what we want, what is very pleasing to us, favorable for us, we'll accept such a guru. We won't accept such a guru who always disregards our opinion and acts like a dictator. What he wants us to say and we have just to obey. No, we won't do it. You follow? If someone or some will think like that, then it is rascaldom, nothing else. And such a person is not called, should not be called as a guru or acharya. If a 4-year-old child inquires what is dampatya prema, what is conjugal love, please tell me. Then, do you follow? 4-year-old child will inquire, ask you, please tell me, what is conjugal love? what is conjugal activity? Please tell me. Then what will happen? Huh? If a 7-year-old boy will say, all right, I want to understand the mellows in the poems of Shakespeare, please tell me. What will happen? Follow my point. Do you understand it? Huh? If you just accept yes, what he wants, give him that thing. Huh? A patient wants, yes, prescribe me meat and pulao. The doctor, if I prescribe this way, what is the patient's desire, then I'll be a very popular doctor. I'll get much income. Yes. Isn't it? Huh? What will be the consequence? What will be the lot of the patient? Condition of the patient, he'll die. Is it be good for him? Huh? So that is not doctor. Huh? He is not doctor. Similarly, he is not guru. Who just accepts what majority of his followers want. So I do that way. I'll give direction in that way. Then what will be the consequence? There will be no spiritual advancement at all. You understand? Is not Acharya or Guru. So we should not listen to such things. There is no compromise at all, my Guru Maharaj says. These people are abusing their minute independence, thereby they are, putting axe on their own legs. You follow me? This is what it is hinted here. My Guru Maharaj said, one cannot dictate the spiritual master, just as a patient cannot demand that the physician prescribe a certain type of medicine. Here is the beginning of worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Just follow the directions of the spiritual master. Guru Mukha Padma Vakyo, Chitite Koriya Aikyo, Arna Koriya Mani Asha. Don't think of anything else. Don't add any of your deliberation to the order of Guru. The Guru has ordered what has come out from the Guru. Always insisting, please, listen to me. This is my problem. This is my difficulty. I cannot do this thing. Please allow me to do this thing. One who says this thing to Guru, then if Guru is all right, if I'll do this thing, if I allow my disciple, then I'll accept many disciples. I'll be very popular Guru. Yes. What we want, this Guru immediately gives permission. Let us go to him. Don't go to that person. He always denies. No, you cannot do this thing. You cannot. Then it's popular. Those who want to be very popular and finish things quickly, all right. What he wants, Allah Chidananda wants this Satavasta, granted, chalo. Chidananda is very happy and Guru is very popular also. Isn't it? As for example, Shivaji Asutosh, Shivaji Asutosh very quickly becomes satisfied. That what the worshipper wants, he said, Tathastu, yes, let it be granted. And that demon was there, Shubhrukasura, who worships Lord Shiva. His desire was that if I put my hand to somebody's head, that person will immediately be destroyed. You understand? Shivaji said, yes, what do you want? Please give me this boon. If I put my hand in somebody's head, it will immediately destroy. Tathastu, let it be granted. Chalo. Finish the work very quickly. If somebody wants that thing, what he demands, give him quickly, then he'll go. Otherwise, that person will disturb you. You understand? Those who want to finish work in this way very quickly and to become very popular, They listen to what majority of people say. And let me do in that way. Let me sanction in that way. Then I'll be very popular. And my work will be finished very soon. Isn't it? That is not Guru. That's not doctor. There's no compromise. You understand? You should not dictate the doctor. You should not dictate the Guru. What Guru says, you have to obey. So many things. We face this thing. That's true. Yes, that's a fact. We face this spiritual platform, that thing. So many disciples are there that they try to dictate the Guru. Please, 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 please do this thing. Please allow me to do this thing. What is this nonsense? You don't know what is good for you. You are a patient. Huh? Your digestive system is very bad. How do you say that we prescribe you? Give you this prescription that meat and pulao? Huh? Then I'll get very good peace. Flatterers. Flatterers are not Guru. You understand? Guru is not the wants of flatterers. It's really Srudam Sarvabhutanam, really well-wishing friend. Krishna is well-wishing friend, Srudam Sarvabhutanam, his dear devotee, Mahadana Sadhu. They are more merciful. They are also well-wishers. Well-wishing friends of the suffering souls. They know it. So one should not completely depend on the will of Supreme Lord. Completely follow the directions, prescription, directions or instructions given by bona fide spiritual master as it is. Don't twist it. Don't add any of your deliberations to it. Then that is good for your spiritual advancement. It is good for your spiritual advancement. Otherwise, you'll suffer. No spiritual advancement. Rather, you'll degrade it to the hell, go down to the hell, glide down to the hell, suffer there. Many, many lives. You understand? Many, many lives. So this is hinted here. One should not dictate Guru. One should not add any of the deliberation to it. Not twist it.